I'm never in it. Right away. Hi, guys.
There you go. Hey, welcome back to another episode.
Another what?
Episode. I almost said edition, and then I said what I said. I said what I meant, and I meant what I sent.
Well, don't. 'Cause that's not it.
Can you hear it, folks? You can hear the congestion in the air.
So bad.
It's like I'm talking like this.
All right. So it was our final week of...
Series.
Yes. I'm tired. Our final week of series. So we did have a couple that we squeezed in. Not gonna lie, we didn't get all the episodes of them in, but we got enough where we... Well, okay, so the first one we did.
It's hard to do, because they can pack a lot of episodes sometimes in a series.
So the first series we'll talk about is... We've actually been working on this series for a couple years. Trying to get through it. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
You're right. Yeah, we finally get to talk about this one.
That started in 2018. There's only 36 episodes, but I don't know. It's kind of a show where we couldn't watch it nonstop because it was so dark.
The original,
so dark.
Yeah, complete. If you are familiar with the original, what was it called?
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
A great, sitcom back
Kid-friendly.
In the 90s, I guess.
Mm-hmm. This one, not so much. So this is a remake, a Netflix remake, and it is not kid-friendly.
The title is very fitting.
Yes.
Polar opposite of what the original was. And I think the concept was interesting. And I think it could have been 2 seasons long.
Yes. We had mentioned, or you had mentioned, that they just drug it on too long. Like, it was good in the beginning, and then it just kind of got stupid.
Yeah, they kind of pulled off a Walking Dead, where the original concept was pretty intriguing, and they had a pretty interesting storyline, and then they really stretched it.
Yeah, and then they ruined it. I mean, I don't know. I think the episodes when there was 2 Sabrinas, I was done.
Lost was another one that should have ended earlier.
Yeah.
That one got weird.
But I mean, this one when there was her doppelganger, like her other, I don't know. That just was stupid. You can't be 2 places at once. So don't create yourself another person so you can. It's just stupid. It's not realistic at all. I mean, this is not a realistic show anyway.
I think it's funny how they kind of pick what they so, there's hell. They spend some time in hell, obviously, and there's a hierarchy within hell. Satan is not even in power. It's
Lucifer
Sabrina.
is.
I thought Sabrina.
He's still the king of darkness. She's the queen under him.
But there were different sects there were the pagans also.
Yeah.
And so, however, there was also marriage within hell, which is,
not what happens.
A God-instituted covenant, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it was just very twisted. Very twisted.
That's a good word.
Yeah. Did I hate it? No, I didn't hate it. I liked it in the beginning, and it just the longer it drug on, the more stupid it became.
Yeah.
But we wanted to finish it and see if it redeemed. Why do we do that? Let's just finish it. Maybe it'll get better.
We were just talking to our friends about that. They watched a movie and then
they held on hoping it got better, and it disappointed. We usually get disappointed too.
So I guess follow your gut.
But if you're like us and you just have to finish it because you're already invested in so far into this movie, it's hard when you've already watched hour or more into the movie to just turn it off.
And they bring in the current political climate into the series as well, which is not critical to the story whatsoever.
And it's not surprising.
Not surprising. I'm just tired of seeing it.
Yes. So All right, what are we going to rate this then? If I could rate the beginning of it versus the end of it, it would be a completely different rating. But rating it as a whole, having seen it all.
6.5.
I was just going to say 6.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Clairvoyance. Is that used appropriately?
You watched too much of it.
Clearly.
Yeah. Okay, so there you have it. The Chilling Secrets or Chilling Adventures of Sabrina from 2018. We give a 6.5. So it's above a 5. I mean, give it a shot, I guess, if you want.
Give the 2 seasons a watch at least.
The next one is American Gladiators.
Oh,
we did not get through all of them. We probably got through half.
Wow. That's pretty good.
No, we didn't. We probably only got through 5
How many
seasons?
5
I think we got through 4 episodes.
Oh,
4 or 5 episodes. There are only 21 episodes. That started in 2018.
Really? 21 episodes, okay.
Of this one, of the 2018 version. So this is a remake, he said. It was a remake. The original one was in the 90s.
Which was great.
Yeah. This one was okay. I mean, it was good. I like watching these kind of shows. I think they're fun to watch the competitiveness of the competitors. And the gladiators were past competitors, which is kind of cool.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
cool. That's
cool.
what it says in there. That the winners are the next gladiators. They
nice. Okay, I don't think they did that with the original series.
Yeah, so I guess they must rotate on and off the gladiators, I guess, or they get where they're not, or they get injured. I mean, some of them get injured. Like the one got injured.
Yeah.
The gladiator got injured in one of the episodes, and then a couple of the contestants got injured and had to have backups called in for them. So
a couple knee injuries in the same Powerball event, and then during a ring event where they are hanging from rings, that's where the gladiator got injured.
Yeah.
Everybody, the announcer was wondering what's going on with this, because they just kind of crossed paths where they were supposed to battle it out.
Yeah, the gladiator didn't even try to stop the contestant, and that's not like the gladiators.
Yeah.
And they said afterwards that he had gotten a shoulder injury from, I guess he must have grabbed the ring wrong, or it could happen.
It's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
On your shoulder and arms.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I can only think of one other show. I think it was some Korean show, maybe called the Physical 100 or something, where there were actual combat, I guess, where there was wrestling and stuff involved. And so American Gladiator is the only other show I can think of where there are actually no kidding, wrestling and fighting with, I think they call them pugil sticks, where they're jousting event.
Yeah, that's what they call them. Yeah,
tackling each other with only headgear.
Yeah. They have rules on this one though. You can't use fists or feet towards your opponent, and they don't allow wrestling in this one. So they kind of went stricter, a little more strict on the rules, I guess, because of injuries and things like that. So
really enjoyable. They only introduced a few new events, but they held a lot of the original ones that I remembered watching as a kid, which I thought was really neat. Yeah. They kept the look pretty much the same, but instead of standard definition, everything, of course, is in HD.
Yeah. I enjoy them. I think they're a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, favorite comment was one of the Marines fell in. And the announcer.
Yeah. The announcer says, well,
he fell in the water. She fell in the water. And the announcer said, oh, the Marine joined the Navy. Or she
Looks
joined
like
the Navy.
Now she joined the Navy.
Yeah. that was pretty clever.
Yeah, that's funny. So what would you rate this? I'd probably give it a 7.5.
I was going to say 8.5.
Okay, there you go. 7.5 to 8.5
yeah.
out of 10 for American Gladiators from 2008.
I think I would prefer watching that over something like Ninja Warrior. I think because of the one-on-one interaction. That's what I like about the show.
Yeah. Okay, and then the last one was kind of a polar opposite of Sabrina, The Chosen. This has 46 episodes. It started in 2017. There's also a movie, The Chosen movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But this was the series that we started. We only got, what?
5 or 6 episodes.
5 or 6 episodes in. But it's really, really good.
People have been saying, watch The Chosen, watch. Years go by and finally decide to start watching it. They had watched a few episodes before I did, and I got really into it.
It kind of gives you the idea or the concept of the culture.
Yeah.
Of that time and of that area. So it's kind of neat to see kind of how the culture goes and how they lived and how they interacted with each other and
because yeah.
One of the things that I know you mentioned was that you could really see how Jesus was like man, and he felt the things. You could see emotions. He got tired. Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Had to deal with injury. He had to entertain children, and just so much like we deal with on a day-to-day basis. So.
Yeah. And I think, when you watch that, if you read the Bible, you put those two together, even if you listen to scripture or some kind of content like that, for me at least, kind of paints a bigger picture. It gives you a little bit more insight because I remember one scene where Jesus was joking around with the children. You don't exactly see that when you're reading the Bible.
Yeah.
See those kinds of interactions. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
Because he was blowing raspberries.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Child's play. He was kind of doing, acting like a child to the kids. And
that was
speaking
funny.
Their language, really.
So I think that they had done pretty well with the series so far. I'm looking forward to watching more.
Yeah. So give it a watch if you are interested in that kind of thing.
So far, I would, I'd give it a 9.
Yeah, same. It's really, really good. And like he said, we watched some other episodes before that kind of went along with what the kids were learning in school. So we kind of watched mixes of the episodes. We didn't watch them in order. We kind of picked out episodes that went along with what we were doing. But yeah, give it a watch. It's really, really good. Educational, kind of good.
Yep.
Good stuff. So that wraps up our series month. February is St. Louis landmarks or actors, actresses. So anyone who comes from St. Louis or acted in St. Louis. So anything that's St. Louis related is our theme for February. So if you have one on your mind, movie, or it could be a series, I guess, too, or whatever that's based out of St. Louis or has something to do with St. Louis, then put it in the comments. Let us know. We'll add that to our list to try to watch this week. Yeah. He was saying earlier that it's going to be kind of fun to see who comes from here and what kind of stuff we can find this month. So, so it is a little bit of a shorter month by a couple days. So we'll see what we can squeeze in and what we bring to you. We may end up with a snow day this week, so that might be kind of a nice little break midweek. We'll see what happens. It's St. Louis, so anything could happen with the weather. It could change on a dime.
Yep,
could be 90 degrees tomorrow and then snow in the evening. Yeah. So we just never know what we're going to get around here. But if we do have a day off, we'll get some extra watching in. But yeah, let us know what you'd like us to watch. There's been some that were suggested to us just in general, some movies. So even if it doesn't fit our theme, let us know and we'll kind of squeeze those things into. And that's what we do for our Tuesday movie reviews. So
Tuesdays is kind of open.
Yeah, it can be anything. It can be in our theme or it can be just whatever random thing we decided we wanted to watch. Yeah. Give us any suggestion that you might have that you want us to watch. We do have kind of a running list, so we'll add it to our list and give those things a watch.
So thank you for the views and the added subscribers in the recent past. And so just leave us those comments and
like, subscribe, and
ding it.
I beat you to it this time. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you on